Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and today we are on the crew 2 to test out the Cadillac Coupe Deville. A very old vehicle, but may as well test it out because we are on track to actually testing out every vehicle in the game. So this is one of the vehicles in the game, so let's actually test it out and see what this vehicle has to offer. As you can see, it was made in 1949. It is very old, maybe one of the oldest vehicles we've tested out on the channel, I think. I'm not too sure, but as you can see, it is a street racing vehicle, and it costs 140,000 crew bucks or 20,000 crew credits, which isn't too bad. Quite cheap for a street racing vehicle. Now, what color do we want this vehicle? This is like a mafia vehicle, isn't it? Like a, you know, you're playing like Mafia 2 or something, and you hop into this. This is what this reminds me of. We're gonna go with the grey there. We'll go the grey. Why not? Go the grey, and we'll go with these rims. Keep it basic. It does look decent. I mean, I'm not a fan of old cars, but it's decent. It doesn't look too bad. But let's get into the customization side of things, and to be honest, I don't know what to expect from the customization, because is there going to be a lot? Is there not going to be a lot? Because it is an old vehicle, obviously, but we can change the livery. So let's have a look at a few liveries. Yep, of course. Obviously, you was expecting that. I mean, I could see some of these working, but for me, I mean, it's nah. We're just gonna keep it as it is, and we're gonna have a look at the visual parts. So we do have 4 hoods to choose from. Okay. Which one? I think that one the most. We have 20 front bumpers to choose from. Maybe we do have quite a bit of customization to choose from. And it also changes the hood as well. Well, the sun visor thing. Okay. I mean, it's not changing that much, but it is changing something. We're gonna go with this one, yeah, number 15. We have 2 front fenders as well. I think that just puts Cadillac on the side and removes the antenna. I like the antenna. We're going to keep the antenna on. Obviously the rims as well. You cannot change the caliper colours, because I don't think there actually is any. I don't think. Is there? There must be, right? I don't know. We have 3 side mirrors. We're going to go with these ones. Old, but a bit more simplistic. We also have 2 skirts as well. And to be honest, I can't actually see. Is it just matte? I don't understand. Or has it been taken off? Either way, we're putting it on because it only costs 420. We also have 2 rear fenders to choose from as well. Again, I'm not sure what that changes. It's just that little metal plate at the bottom. I mean, yeah, why not? We have 2 rear wings as well. Oh, you gotta have the tire on the back. We have 20 rear bumpers to choose from as well. I mean, the rear bumper isn't as good as the front bumper, so I mean, I'll be looking at the rear bumper more than the front bumper. None of them really appeal to me, to be fair. I mean, we'll just get this one, because why not? And obviously we can change the interior as well with the leather seats. Go with this. Keep the leather on. Can we get the wood? We can get the wood, yes. Okay, there we go. There's quite a bit of customization, but most of it still made the car look not nice. But there was a tiny bit of customization there for you to actually dive into. But now let's get into the performance parts. And as you can see, it is a base level of 56, and it is of course a street racing vehicle. It has a top speed of 100 miles per hour, and it has 160 horsepower as well. So let's put on some 280 parts and see what this vehicle looks like on paper with 280 parts on. And I've got a lot of parts are actually redeemed, but well, just go over, but I can't be bothered. But with the 280 parts now on, it has a top speed of 226 miles per hour, has 630 horsepower, 0 to 60 is 2.43 seconds, which is faster than some other vehicles in the game. Quarter mile is 9.77 seconds, and brake distance 60 to 0 is 18.7 yards. So it has fairly decent stats on paper, but is it actually good in game? Well, we'll test it out in a second. I will see you at an event to test out how well this vehicle is in game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Detroit, Michigan, because that is the homeland of all things Cadillac, and obviously all things pretty much American vehicle wise. So we may as well take this bad boy back to its homeland and actually see how well it performs on its own turf, because I'm actually quite excited to see how this vehicle performs now, because it actually has decent stats, and from what I first felt there, it felt kind of decent. So who knows, maybe this could be a hidden gem in the crew too. But the acceleration isn't obviously as good as these modern foreign supercars that we have in front of us. I mean, to be fair, they're not even modern, some of them, but it is struggling. We are doing 170 though, which is crazy. 180. How are we not catching up to them at 180? That's mad. It must be going proper fast. Turning wise, I felt worse. I've definitely felt worse. Okay, that wasn't great. Yep, that was not great. I've still felt worse, turning wise and handling and brakes, which isn't a bad thing, and I don't know why they all just stopped there for a second. Just had a little break. But we are catching up. We are catching up indeed. We have smoked whoever was there, Elliot. We have smoked Elliot. I mean, it's not as fast as I thought it would be, and we did have to brake a lot just to turn there, which is a bit worrying. Slows down our momentum. Yeah, this vehicle, it cannot turn. I mean, it's what you expect. The handling of a vehicle made in the 1940s should not be good, because no one knew that in a couple, almost like 80 years, people will be using these vehicles in street racing. So, there's no need for the handling to actually be good in these vehicles, but it's still in the job, just about. We're still first, we're still pulling ahead. It's just not great. It definitely, I know now, I will definitely just put this car away and never use it again. I'll completely forget about this vehicle. But it was fun while it lasted. It was fun while I tested it out. It was not too bad. And to be fair, in terms of the price as well, there is some other things that are better than this vehicle when it comes to that price, but also some things that are worse. And that turn just screws us over every time, and we are going so slow now. Are we even going to finish first? Just about. Okay. Okay. At least we won. At least we won. At least I get my money and my reputation and my parts, which is good. But time for the verdict of this vehicle. So it costs around 140,000 crude bucks, which again isn't too bad for a street racing vehicle, but there are definitely better options, probably for cheaper or for the same price or just a little bit above. And there's obviously worse as well. It wasn't great. It was fast-ish. It wasn't completely fast. It got up to 180 and then stalled out. And the acceleration wasn't quite what I expected. And the handling obviously was very poor. The brakes are awful. They are awful. The braking on this vehicle is awful. And I mean, customization-wise, there was a bit of customization. But none of it really appealed to me, but there was still some customization there. So overall verdict of this vehicle is, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It is usable, just about. It's not great. I would not recommend you actually using this vehicle. I'd buy it if you want. I mean, no one's stopping you from buying it, but definitely do not use this vehicle if you want to grind the game out. Definitely not a vehicle to grind the game out, but it is a vehicle to have in your garage, I guess. But yeah, 6.5 out of 10 seems decent enough. And if you have used this vehicle, don't forget to tell me what you think of it in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.